Hello! Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope that you are having a good weekend so far. Marvelous, yes! Hi, Alexi. Hi, Steven. How are you today? My fingers are crossed and I'm knocking on wood that the stream will be stable today. So far, so good. And the only reason I chance it by calling attention to it is there are storms in the area, which sometimes affects my internet service. And sometimes by affecting the internet service and sometimes by affecting the power service. So we'll see. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. So yeah. We got up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday, which sadly my brain does not do the conversion very easily into Celsius. I wish, Mike. Yeah, I think I heard thunder right when I hit live. So we'll see. There was a thing saying that right around this time, there might be 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts and half-inch hail. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. About 22C. Okay. So we hit up about 90 yesterday. Today we're up to somewhere around 86. And there's a cold front coming through. In a couple of days, we're supposed to be back down into the 60s. So, I can get the conversion. My brain doesn't do it automatically. 32 Celsius. So you were off by 10, but that's okay. So yeah, 90 degrees is 32 Celsius, and that's what we hit yesterday. Today we're I was like, why are the numbers not working? Why are numbers not functional? It's because numlock is off because the game requires numlock to be off. So today we've been up around like 30 Celsius with high humidity and storms coming in. So, it is what it is. Given that it's hovering around freezing there, it sounds nice. The whole mid-Atlantic to northeast portion of the United States is under a heat wave. They were talking about Boston was going to top 90 degrees, which would be a record for the date. No numbers allowed in this game. Yeah, no. It's because the number pad is used for directionals in the game. I tend to use just the arrow keys because the prior 4 games was just the orthogonal directions using the number keys. This game allows diagonals, which is why it uses the number pad, but I always forget that it allows diagonals and have been playing it as though it doesn't. So, the square root of -1. No! Ow! Ow! Anyway, that is, that's what's going on for me. Yesterday, because of these wonderful, wonderful storms, and I'm not sure, possibly because of the warm heat, I have not slept well in the past, 3 or 4 days. And yesterday I woke up with what was very clearly a sinus-related headache. Sometimes they are like a migraine that lasts for 3 days. This one was just all day yesterday, and I had light and sound sensitivity issues, and it was miserable. Thankfully, this morning I woke up and it was gone. But yesterday was just why? And at first I thought maybe it was something to do with a new medication that I just started. If you recall, for the last 6 months, I have had a persistent cough with sinus-related issues, and the doctor gave me a prescription nasal spray stuff that is supposed to help address that. It's technically an antihistamine, but it's a prescription strength one, and the moment I took it, significant difference. So fingers crossed, because the sinus issues have been worse when I'm at work. And since I started taking this, I have not yet been to work. So we'll see. But so far, we may have gotten the coughing and sinus issues under control that have just been a lingering effect of the sinus infection I had in December. My sinuses hate me. Yes, yay! I'm excited. So let's see. Today's plan is we're gonna hop back into Ultima 5. I do not know where we left off, because last week we didn't stream because I was over supporting and attending the Streampunks fundraiser. So I know we had been collecting the shards, the gem shards in the underworld. I don't know if we made it back to the surface. I know we got all 3 shards. The one they just gave me, Steven, is Astalin. I was already on Flonase, which is fluticasone. Apparently they make a combination of the two that's a prescription strength, but is really, really expensive. So the doctor told me to keep buying the over-the-counter for the Flonase and to get... And just prescribed the Astalin because that's apparently significantly less expensive. Because the Astalin by itself was like $5 after my insurance. And apparently the Astalin with Flonase combined would have been like more than $100 after my insurance. So still taking the same medications in the same strengths, just as 2 separate products. Interesting. Yeah. So I've been on fluticasone just for years, basically since I moved here. We're in Mountain Valley, and there is a national forest nearby that is technically a temperate rainforest, and the pollen here causes allergic reactions to people who do not have pollen allergies. Like, people who can take an allergy test and come back negative still have allergic reactions here because there's just so much of it. Yeah, of course it's really expensive. American capitalism. Yes. Well, no, I mean, the Azelastine... So Azelastine is the medication name. Astalin is a brand name, I think, for Azelastine. And yeah, it has a really bad aftertaste. But as soon as I started using it, the persistent postnasal drip just like was immediately gone. So I'm very happy. The air is green. Um, I went outside a little bit ago to help my husband put a bike rack on the back of the car, and just there's just a persistent layer of pollen on the car. The car is yellow, even though the car is not normally yellow. So yeah, it has alleviated the symptoms. That is the important thing. I forgot. I think I was doing the updates. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. So Ultima, we'll figure out where we are. But today's goal is to go after and eliminate the Shadow Lords, which is our next step, I think, in beating the game. And then tomorrow, of course, is Mass Effect. Monday, we are going to do more Wildermyth. After playing last week, basically dying and restarting the entire week's worth of gameplay. So we'll do some more Wildermyth, which is a surprisingly ridiculously fun game. I've been enjoying it a lot. And then, of course, Wednesday is something in the archives. Oh, yeah. A collection of 5,500 wine labels that I'm very curious about. So that's what's coming up for me this week. Your trash and recycling bins have a coating of yellow. Yeah, it's just gross. I went outside, we put the bike rack on, and my fingers were coated in pollen afterwards. So... And I never had allergies. And, like, I grew up in Virginia. And I'm in Virginia. I'm in a different part of Virginia. But generally, the state has similar allergens across the entirety of its area. But this area is just... I think it's a combination of the altitude. Because we are at altitude in the, like... Southwest Virginia mountainous region. So I think it's a combination of the altitude, the just sheer volume of pollen all year round, and the structure of my sinuses. The doctor has previously commented that my nasal passages are abnormally narrow, and the ENT has said that the shape of my eustachian tubes is just not great, and they don't drain as efficiently as normal, which is called eustachian tube malfunction or dysfunction. Sorry, not malfunction, dysfunction. And the combination of the structure of my sinuses with large volumes of pollen pretty much year round, and being at altitude. Just anything that triggers my sinuses into a aggravated state is just really hard to get them to stop. So that's part of why I've been like super vigilant with the pandemic. I don't want to get sick, because even if I catch it, I've had the vaccine and first booster. Even if I have something very mild, it's primarily a respiratory illness. It will, even if it doesn't feel worse than like a minor cold, that can lead to 6 months of me suffering from sinus issues and coughing. And that's without developing long COVID or something like that. So I really don't want to get it, because it would just not be a good time. Anyway. Yeah, that's wow, brain derailed. I had thoughts, they left. It's okay. I have a game, and we're gonna move to the game because we like chatting while we play the game, and why not do so? Buttons. I don't know why my brain... I get to a spot, and I'm like, it's a one button push to switch, and my brain immediately freezes every time. All right. Your cough has been going on for, yeah, sinus and allergen stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like mine, I got sick. I started feeling sick with the sinus infection on December 24th. And I have had the persistent cough since. All right. Ultima 5, Warriors of Destiny. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah. We did get back from the underworld by dying. Higher dosage of nasal stuff to see if it helps. Yeah. And so for me, the few times I've been to the ENT, they've looked at my sinuses and been like, yep, everything looks good, because by the time I go, it's mostly cleared up. Because I'm really hesitant to go. And so this time I had the appointment in like this lull where for like a couple weeks I felt almost normal, which was not useful. Yeah, died to get out of the underworld. Took the fast way up. I think. Oh, I remember why we died to get out of the underworld. Because we were fighting our way up through the dungeons. But I didn't have enough spell components to eliminate the barriers, the force barriers that were in the way. And the two dungeons we had access to because of the path we had taken in the underworld, we only had access to get to two of the dungeons. Or possibly, whatever. The dungeons we had access to all had more barriers that needed to be dispelled than I had spell components to make dispel spells with. So dying was our only way back from the underworld. That's why we died, to get back from the underworld. It almost worked for Eurydice. Uh, nope, not use item. Open door. I don't actually remember where we spawn after we die, because in this playthrough, unlike when I was a kid, I have not been dying a lot. At least not recently. I think we're in Lord British's castle. And that we were on the roof. Don't really remember. No, I don't want to talk to the guards. All the guards in the entire realm hate me. Haha, I have successfully gotten past the guards. Yes, okay, we're at Castle Britannia. Yes. So, the question is, are we fully equipped to start destroying the Shadow Lords? The other question is, where the heck do I have a ship? Because we left the ship at a place I cannot presently reach. But I have other ships. Oh, I should definitely stock up on missile ammo. So arrows and crossbow bolts. Just checking the inventory. Mystical armor. Nobody's got the mystic weapons equipped because honestly the ranged weapons seem better. But I need to make sure I have glass swords. That's what I need. I need glass swords for the Shadow Lords, right? And I have 6 glass swords, so that should be helpful. I could also equip some protection rings, amulets of spell turning, or damage turning. I don't know for sure. Possibly the invisibility ring, but that would be like right before a fight. And honestly, I don't know how good it would be in a fight with the Shadow Lords. I have the shards. Yeah, I have the Shard of Falsehood, the Shard of Hatred, and the Shard of Cowardice. I also have the names of all 3 Shadow Lords. Did that work? It did. Okay. So yeah, on the spreadsheet, have their names, and I've obtained all 3 shards. So I just need to go to the 3 different flames and call out the appropriate name and kill them in a fight with these guys. Shoot. Can I still... I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save in case this goes poorly. But I really would like arrows and crossbow bolts. Yes. And crossbow bolts and... I think I selected crossbow, not quarrels. That was my mistake there. I was like, why are those so expensive? Okay. I don't need anything more. So far, he didn't like seem to be swindling me. So I think that worked. Right. I don't know, I think we try one. There's one I can reach without a boat. One of the Shadow Lords. So we're here at British's castle. One of the Shadow Lords I can summon up here to kill at the Lyceum. I hope. I honestly think I never did this as a kid. I don't think I ever made it this far in this game. It was the game I played and enjoyed so much as a kid, but I don't think I ever finished it. All right, so where's the flame? Flame is in here? No, I think the flame is upstairs. Or possibly downstairs. Or possibly I could use the clue book and look at a map, but why would I do that? Anyway, while I'm moving around the castle here, what's everybody else got going on this weekend? Anything fun? I don't have much other than my streams and watching other people's streams and okay, down one level? This weekend for me is not a busy one. Although I have been playing Star Wars The Old Republic for the first time. And I tried starting it like 3 or 4 times before and it never clicked. And this time, for some reason, it has clicked and I'm having fun and enjoying it. Hanging art in your new office computer room. Your home office / computer room after doing chores. Room decoration is good. I endorse this. You see a serene lady. Tread carefully, Avatar. The fate of our world depends on thee. Who are you and why are you in my way? Barbara. I'm sure we have spoken to Barbara before. In fact, I'm almost certain we have definitely spoken to Barbara before because I think that led to me sharing the Rubarbara. I don't know, the YouTube video with the illustrating construction of German sentences as single words. Keeper of the Flame of Love. Yes, okay. Hi, Shadows of Life. How are you? And welcome in. We are hunting Shadow Lords, but you are not included in that. We like seeing you, unlike the Shadow Lords in this game. All right, Barbara, you need to like move away from the flame because I need to refresh my memory on exactly what I'm supposed to do with these shards. Somewhere, I definitely have spoken to somebody and they told me what to do. Um, oh, that's right. You did just move, Mike. You have a space of your own. That's awesome. How is the new place? Are you enjoying it? Learn the words of power. I can move that one. Get the shards. Cast into eternal flames while the opposing Shadow Lord stands in the flame. Okay. Right, we've collected the 3 shards, so those quests are done. We've got the Mystic Arms. Shadow Lords don't like to get too close to Lord British's castle. Fine. Okay. Okay. I think we just need Barbara to move out of the way. Just kicking back at the moment watching the stream, playing Bard's Tale. It's still on the list. I think it's still on the wheel. To be something that I shall play in the future. I have it. I have yet to actually open it and play it. More of an Umbra Lord. Second and third floor duplex. 5 minute walk from work. I'm jealous. I I don't think I've ever lived closer to work than about a 20-minute drive. My husband has literally lived across the hall from his office. The office was not in our living space, but I mean, he used to be a residence hall director for a university here. And because of that, uh, we had an apartment on campus, and he lived literally like you opened our apartment door, and the door to his office was directly across the hall. Submitted the first of the trilogy to a speedrun marathon. Ooh, good luck with that. I admire speedrunners. I think you're amazing. I don't know that I could speedrun something. If I was to try, it would probably be something like Star Trek Online, because that is the game I know the most. I know the most about that game, and I could probably push through it fairly quickly. Um, okay, okay. I should focus my brain, and let's see what happens. So first I need to yell. Astaroth, because this is the flame of love. The Shadow Lord appeared. Use Shard of Hatred. Thou dost hold above the evil shard of hatred and cast it into the flame of love. Did I do it wrong? The Shadow Lord is still there. Oh dang. I definitely did do it wrong. I don't think I have the item anymore. Oh, I do! I still have it! Oh, yes! while they're standing in the flame. The doom of the Shadow Lord Astaroth is wrought! Did I just... I think I just got rid of one of the Shadow Lords. Oh. Wow. I was gonna do a thing, but I can't see how to do it in... Okay. It's been quite a while since I... There. Strike through. That was significantly less fighting than I thought, too. Yeah, they had to be standing on the flame. That was... I mean, there was a lot of fighting to get the shards. Having to, like, go into the underworld, explore the underworld, etc. But I really thought that was going to be a lot harder than it was. He's gone. If you check out a telescope at night, there's a comet missing. That is cool. I can't climb doors. Yes, let us leave. I'm saving because I don't remember if I did. I need to find a boat. The other two locations I need to go to are most easily accessible by boat, because I honestly don't know the moon gates that well. Also, I just, accidentally flew over deep water, which not good for my health. Is there an inn in Scarabrai where I could heal that damage I just took? There's a healer. Richard Garriott doesn't like the concept of boss fights. Has he spoken on boss fights specifically? Is that like a thing? Because honestly, like, there have been boss fights. There were boss fights in the first 3 games. I don't remember about the 4th game. Wow, my brain... I don't remember how the 4th game ended at the moment. Oh, I have the keys that I need for this. Use a skull key. Oh, it's full of bats. Oh, that's why it's full of bats. That's mean. Stay away, bats. Dang it. Now I'm determined. He said something along the lines of not liking them because they're not especially dynamic in terms of storytelling. You, the adventurer, invades the enemy lair, and they're just sitting there doing nothing until you walk in and murder them. That seems to make sense. And like, they take up a lot of time. You spend a lot of time tooling about doing very little. And oftentimes the boss is just sitting around waiting. Yeah, I see that. It would be different if they were actively out in the world doing things and the final confrontation happened differently. Oh! Hello, Librarian Liz! Welcome in, everyone from Liz's library! Hello, it is good to see you. If we could have a shout out for Liz. Anybody who is not familiar, Librarian Liz is a spectacular streamer who writes and reads poetry. They are indeed an actual librarian, and they are also a mod for more channels than I could possibly count. So if you're not already following Liz, you should definitely give a follow to Liz. And welcome back, Be Right UK. Thank you so much for the resubscription. Wow, it's that time again. Be right back again. Indeed, indeed. Excellent speak attack there. 17 months. Yeah, we've been getting a number of 17 months. It's good to have all of you here. Welcome. Today is Saturday, so I am streaming the Ultima series of video games. We're currently on Ultima 5, and we are very near the end of the game, I think. We are currently taking out the Shadow Lords who have been ruling over the land after the true king was trapped in the underworld. And we have to kill them in order to get the last of the things that we need to collect so that we can go down into the underworld and save the king. This is a game from 1989, if I'm remembering the year correctly. And it's one of the first computer video games that I ever played. But that was like 30 years ago, and so I don't really remember it. And Liz, if you're still here, how did things go for the end of your stream? It was so good to see you live again today. You see a dark and ominous wizard. Why hast thou disturbed me, wretch? I'm gonna say name. I want to know who you are. Adventures of Tony. Thank you so much, Adventures of Tony. Welcome back for 17 months at Tier 1. It is so wonderful to have you here. You are always a joy to have around. How are things going? Oh, lurking and doing chores? Understood. Following the raid train since Sam's stream. Well, enjoy your lurk, and good luck on getting the chores done. He did not like me asking his name. I don't know who this guy is. Do I? I don't think I do. He's standing by the telescope. I tried to talk to the telescope. It's too early in the day to look. Yeah, it hurts me to look at the telescope right now. But it's almost nighttime, and since we're here, and we just took out a Shadow Lord, I'm gonna pass the time until dark, and we're gonna look through, because it was not easy to get up here. There are only 2 comets now for the 2 other Shadow Lords. That is so cool. All right. Wow, I'm really bad at hitting the bats with that magic axe. Use skull key. Open door. I came in here looking for an inn, didn't I? I wish to rest. I will pay. The inn will pass the time until nearly daytime and heal up my characters. It is possible, or at least it was in the last game. I think it is in this game. Possible to be attacked while resting in an inn. Also slightly... Ooh, editing a story. Awesome. I mean, you don't have to share your lurking. Enjoy the lurk. Let's see. From Scarabrai, where I presently am located. I need to go. If I go southeast of here, I should find one of my abandoned ships. One of the pirate ships that I killed all the crew and just left the ship there. So good times. This is the island of... I did pretty good without having to look at the book. This is the island of Sherl. O C K, Sherlock. Oh, the story isn't stream safe. Understood. Just enjoy editing your story. BZ Monsoon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This is the island of Sherlock, the Strange. Sherlock the Strange. We've seen the sign before. I just didn't remember what it said, so stopped to read it. Sherlock the Strange. Not safe for stream stories are totally fine. Incidentally, not speaking of not safe for stream, the channel we usually raid after this stream, where we go and hang out with Bree as she draws wonderful, wonderful art, and she's been doing like she's been doing a series of like tarot cards and stuff like that. I just want to check. I do have a skiff. One of her drawings included a little squiggle to indicate the presence of a nipple on a feminine breast, and someone reported her for sexual content, and her channel got banned for a period of time, because apparently the existence of nipples on feminine bodies is inherently sexual according to Twitch. So she is the artist who drew the Disco Thulu emote, as well as did all of my stream overlays. And I love her very much. And as soon as I'm able to give artist attribution using the new attribution tool, I will, but I can't because her channel is currently banned. Because she was drawing a seahorse mermaid creature thing, and it was a feminine seahorse mermaid creature thing and had breasts, and there was an indication of nipple, and someone reported it for being sexual content. So she's been appealing the ban, and it's a limited ban. I don't know exactly the date that they will allow the channel back, but I just like, for anyone who doesn't already know this, the mere existence of nipples on female bodies is not inherently sexual. Yeah, yeah, that's Twitch for you. Them reading nipples? Oh, hell no. All the racist, bigoted yeah, what can you do? Exactly. Like, they can't seem to tackle hate raids, but you have a nipple in a illustration drawing of a monstrous sea creature, and somebody says they found it sexual, and sorry, you're gone. Don't know exactly which island I'm right next to right now. Incidentally, if you feel like supporting Bree, since a large portion of her income comes from her Twitch stream, I have a link that I'm just gonna drop in. I wasn't planning to, but since we're talking about it, where is... If you care to give her any support, she does have a coffee where you can drop some money her way to help support her while one of her main streams of income is currently unavailable to her. Needlessly Victorian. A joke about that period has a man saying, "Cover the legs of that table with a cloth, mother. It's inflaming my ardor." Sadly, some people seem to live in that or in it. Yeah. Oh, hi Tony, welcome back. I was just talking about what happened with Bree and her art. And the status of her stream, because Twitch immediately acts on reports instead of actually, looking at the content, and then takes forever to review appeals. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen it, if you check out her Twitter, the story of what happened is there. It needs to be daytime. I can't get into the building until the sun comes up. There we go. They have opened the building. Now I just need to go and find the Eternal Flame of Valor, I believe, is the one in this castle. We are at Serpent's Hold presently. Flame of Valor should be somewhere in this complex. But I don't recall where. Yeah, it was very upsetting when I saw that was a thing that had happened. Where is the Flame of Valor? Downstairs? Ignites torch. Aha! Here we go. Flame of Valor. It is Valor, right? Courage. Valor. Courage. Sort of the same thing. So we will summon the Shadow Lord of Cowardice and destroy that Shadow Lord now. I'm gonna save, just in case things go poorly. Yell. The Shadow Lord's name, which is Nosventor. Nosventor. And the Shadow Lord has appeared. Use the Shard of Cowardice. Thou dost hold above thee the evil Shard of Cowardice, and cast it into the flame of courage. The doom of the Shadow Lord Nosventor is wrought. And save. Yes, thank you for the save reminder, Shadows of Life. Okay. And I saw a few dropped frames, but it seems to have just been a minor glitch. So that's 2 Shadow Lords down. Two Shadow Lords down. These are surprisingly easier to defeat than I thought. I am not complaining about the lack of a need to have actual fights with the Shadow Lords. Nope, that's not the way out of the keep. Downstairs. So one more place to go. Use my magic carpet. On the Commodore 64, the slower processing power makes that super dramatic. The screen shakes and it smacks the Shadow Lord 7 times, complete with sound effects. Oh, I'm kind of sad we don't have that here. Nope. Board the skiff, thank you. Board my boat and have the lovely music. Next we use... So when I go in here, once I get on the boat and I use the HMS Cape plan, it doubles my movement speed when my sails are down. And honestly, it's a bit too much for me when the sails are up. I get overwhelmed and can't keep up. So I basically always have the sails down. I could raise... No, I don't actually remember how to raise the sails. I was going to say I could raise them and like show what it looks like, but I don't remember what the command is for that, and I'm not that worried about it. Double speed. My problem with having the sails up is not that it moves fast. It's that it moves fast and you can be attacked by bad guys while it's moving fast, and I prefer to be able to see the bad guys coming myself. All right, we have reached the correct landmass, I believe. Wait, this boat is very damaged? 12. Indeed it is. Well, let's hole up and camp. Because that should heal the boat, if I remember correctly. Back to lurking. Well, you plan to burn the whole thing down. Yeah, indeed. I think it heals the boat. I honestly don't know. It was not my main boat. Hello, rats. Hello, giant rats. I am here to eliminate you today. Pull up on the boat. Got it. Okay, I will do that when we get back on the boat. So that I don't need to then worry. Oh, Tony, thank you for those redeems to take care of me. I will just enter the Lyceum here, save, and I will do the things. Ooh. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you did redeem a stretch. I didn't see the stretch, but you also did a hat trick. Did you have a specific hat that you would like me to put on, Tony? Otherwise, I will grab one. Stretch. Try not to lean forward quite as much, which is one of my main posture issues, is like I end up hunched in front. Okay. And you're practicing your roguish skills by lurking in the shadows, possibly preparing a sneak attack. In that case, I'm just going to select a hat for you. I don't have a lovely inventory of what my hats are. Someday I will have a space that is better organized, and I can do that with maybe photos of the hats and little hat stands. That would be nice. Anyway, let me do the hat trick here, and we're on a boat. So you're getting the Greek fisherman hat because it's boat related. There we go. I hope that this hat is satisfactory, Tony. Whenever you come back, hopefully you'll see it. But, you know, if another hat trick gets redeemed, I will switch again. Because You all found out I had lots of hats and started asking to see more of them, and that became this. I do enjoy it though. It is fun. Okay. We are at the Lyceum. Wait, the first place we went wasn't the Lyceum? I don't remember. The first place was something else. What was the first place? Why is my brain... Empath Abbey was the first location. I had forgotten what it was called. Okay. Perfect. Yes. I'm glad that you appreciate it, Tony. Right. I need to find the flame. Because, you know, there's no way that my brain would actually remember where the flame is located. That's just silly. I think it might be down at the front rooftop level near there. Is that the flame? Is the flame literally in the courtyard and I walked past it and didn't even realize? Oh, you don't hear the game music. Do you not hear the game sound at all? I may have something not properly set up. Whoa, what is the... Hold, please. Let me fix that. And thank you for letting me know, because... Oh, wow. Oh, geez. I didn't know that was gonna function that way. I have, can you hear the game now? I have all of the sound in its own, like, channel. Like, scene. I have all the sound channels in their own scene. And I had muted in that scene all of the different inputs except the ones I was using for I think maybe during Wildermyth last week. I don't know. I had muted them manually in that scene. And my Stream Deck buttons are multi-actions that are supposed to mute and unmute the sound channels appropriately. But apparently by having muted them in that scene, that didn't work right? I don't know. But great, you can hear them now. I apologize. Yeah, there's lovely music, and I was talking about the boat music and my apologies. You all will hear the boat music when we get back on the boat after I kill this last Shadow Lord. The boat music is probably my favorite music in the game. All right, so flame is down. Is this literally... No, that's a brazier. That is not the flame that I am after. Whoops. No, don't look. Don't look. So maybe up here? I'm so lost. I'm sorry. I agree, Shadows of Life. It's not a live stream on Twitch if there are not technical difficulties. At least that's been my experience of my streams and watching other people stream. Ooh, I don't like the arrangement here. I want you to move out of the way. And I want the guard to go away and not arrest me. Please move. You're standing where I wish to stand. I suppose I could stand here. Alright, let's try this one. This is the Shadow Lord of Hatred, named Astaroth. Yell. Triguna Macoites Tricorum Satisti. Sorry, I can't see the name Astaroth without thinking of bedknobs and broomsticks. No effect? What? Why not? Look. The Flame of Truth. Wait, didn't I kill Falsehood already? Astaroth's already dead. I have apparently crossed out things incorrectly and confused myself. Yes, indeed, we did do Astaroth already. We did Astaroth and Nosventor. Hatred and Cowardice. This being the Flame of Truth, we need to summon the Shadow Lord of Falsehood. You might want to run, person standing at the flame. Yell. The name is Faulinei? Faulinei. A Shadow Lord appears. Oh dear. This is why... Oh, fudgesicles. This is what I wanted to avoid. This is why that person was standing in the wrong spot. I don't think I want to fight this fight. Hi, Galara! How are you today? Because I'm not actually going to be able to harm them at all unless I... Oh yeah, I can absolutely load. I was just showing, like, the weapons I have equipped don't work. I think the glass swords do, but there's a reason we save. We'll just relaunch from GOG. Incidentally, I saw today on GOG when I was launching this that they have a big sale on Bethesda games right now. So if anybody's interested in any of the Bethesda games, they've got 70 to 75% off. No, 60 to 75% off on like their whole freaking Bethesda catalog. And the Elder Scrolls Arena from 94 and the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall from 96 are both free right now. So if you have any interest in that, that is on the GOG store. I mean, there was a reason we saved. Sir Sean, you need to move out of the way. What do I know about Sir Sean? Keeper of the Flame of Truth, a young nobleman. Those are the only notes I took about Sean. If your laptop could do games, you would do that. I mean, you can always claim the free games now, and then you have them for if you end up getting a computer later that could play them. I want you to go. I'm just going to push you. I don't think I can actually push you, but now I'm going to try. Won't budge. Alright, Sean. The free games are over 25 years old. Chances are you're... I mean, they've been updated... or they say they're compatible with Windows 8, 10... 7, 8, 10, and 11. Yeah, I'm passing time. So they've basically they're probably going to run in like a DOSBox shell or something like that. The way that like this game is from 89 and I got it through GOG. Really persistent in his guard duties. Yeah, no restroom breaks. All right, let's try this again. Faulinei. Faulinei. Success! Use. Shard of Falsehood. Thou dost hold above thee the evil shard of falsehood, and cast it into the flame of truth. The doom of the Shadow Lord Fauline is wrought. Probably for the older games, but thinking about Skyrim after watching some... yeah, Skyrim... That has some serious demands, but probably like the Elder Scrolls 2, you might be able to play that one from 96. Okay. We've defeated the Shadow Lords. I did not realize it was going to be quite that easy to do, but all 3 of the Shadow Lords are now defunct. I have removed the funk from the Shadow Lords. Which is sad. I mean, everybody needs a little Parliament Funkadelic in their lives. If you're not familiar with Parliament Funkadelic, you should definitely listen to some Parliament Funkadelic. Take a hike, Shadow Lords. Okay. What are the things I'm trying to collect? Where is that noted? Items. Okay. I need to go to the Shadow Lord's Fortress to find Lord British's Scepter, which is the last of the 4 items I need from of Lord British's items. I have the crown, I have the amulet, I have the sandalwood box. I need the scepter so that I can disperse unlimited magical barriers. Boy, it would have been good to have that before getting all the shards. Pining for the fjord. This is an ex-demonic entity of pure evil. Shadow Fjords, Galara points. You get points for wordplay. Because I said so. The points are merely theoretical constructs. They have no value at the moment. And we assign point values randomly. So enjoy your new points. Alright. Now I just have to remember where the Shadow Lord's Fortress is. Hello, map. Here we have the map of the realm. We are presently here. Oh, I turned everything blue. We're presently here at the Lyceum. I think this isn't the Shadow Lord's Fortress, right? This is Blackthorn's castle. So where is the Shadow Lord's Fortress? This is Lord British's castle. That's Minnock. That's Empath Abbey. That's you. This is British's castle and Britain and the Little Britons. Scarborough is over here. Check your records for Stonegate. It's not on the map. Ah! Apparently, according to my notes, we are supposed to... Well, we did ask Sir Sean at the Lyceum about Stonegate. Oh, no. No, we haven't. No, oh, here we go. We did indeed actually ask. Okay. Show you the spreadsheet again. It's in my notes up here at the top, you know, where I would put something important that didn't seem to fit the other categories, and that I needed to be able to, you know, reference in the future. And that 100% I would absolutely remember exactly where I put it because that's how ADHD brains work. And of course it goes off the edge of the screen here, but sail first thy ship unto southernmost part of Lost Hope Bay. Travel so far as thy skiff will take thee, climb thy way through the mountains. There thou shalt find the Black Keep Stone Gate, guarded by Balinor, foulest of demons. Good job, Past Rogan. Indeed, indeed. Lost Hope Bay is going to be... I'm trying to read the words now. I don't know where Lost Hope Bay is. I try not to like zoom in because then it does weird things to how I have the stream set up, but the words are too small for me at the moment. Is it perhaps called Bay of Lost Hope on the map? Is this Bay of Lost Hope Bay? LOST HOPEBAY. Yep, Lost Hope Bay up here at the top. So it's up next to Minok and the lighthouse here. We're currently over here. Seems to me that the most expedient way to get there... Oh, well, our boat is on the outer part here. Maybe going north and then west would be the fastest, which... just because we're on the outside. Otherwise, going east and south would have been faster. That's actually not too bad of a zoom for the... That's... okay. That's all beside the point. Let me go find my boat. First, I'm gonna hop on the magic carpet. I'm gonna save again because I think we did, but I forgot. I just don't want the guard to like try to charge me money and me get in a fight with the guard, and magic carpet helps with that. Helps me move faster so that the guards don't necessarily stop me. Because while we are the hero of the realm, the guards work for the bad guys. Here we are, game from 1989, and it knows that all cops are bad. Hi, Lars Vendel. Things are going good. I have beaten, I have destroyed all 3 Shadow Lords today. And we're about to go to their keep. Guards in the castles are pretty cheap, only the ones in the towns that are a problem. Alright, increase our speed and head north. We are on our way to find Stonegate, and apparently I have to fight a demon there. Is that what the glass swords are for? I don't know. I know there was some fight where they were going to be especially useful. Possibly the fight at the end. Avoiding battles while on ship is a challenge, but the ship battles are not fun. They don't give prizes, they just give experience. I would prefer not to have them. The crown might help. Oh, with the demon. I was like, the crown might help me right now? Indeed, the crown will be helpful with the demon. Let's kill those Ettins. Oh dear, where am I? This is not Lost Hope Bay. It's so much easier to navigate when I can see the entirety of the map. We are nearing the end of the game, Lars. I have relatively strong characters. But we've basically recovered all of the... So there are 4 treasures you need to recover in order to enter the end game, essentially, and go and fight the big boss, or go and save the king. I don't honestly remember if there's a big boss. And those items are Lord British's crown, his scepter, his amulet, and a sandalwood box. And of those, the only one we don't have is the scepter, and it's in the Shadow Lord's fortress. We just killed all 3 Shadow Lords, and we're headed to the fortress now. So we're nearing the end of this game. Lost Mines of Phandelver, yes. And I believe the Acquisitions Inc. and Lost Mines of Phandelver are both. If you've got a D&D Beyond account or just want to make one to claim those titles, they are, or if you have a D&D Beyond subscription, those titles are presently available for free if you did not already have them. Oh, you hear the boat music. This is the wonderful boat music that I was talking about. You never beat this one? So Ultima 5, this is the first computer-based video game that I ever remember playing. Hello and welcome back. Indeed, my kilobits per second dropped to 0 and sat there for a little bit. So that is what the black alert is about. I've been toying with some ideas for not Storm stuff, Stephen, just my internet service provider. The lovely Chantel, whose logo is currently in a dumpster fire, courtesy of Hannah. I have thoughts on expanding the Chantel dumpster fire graphic into a full-on Chantel dumpster fire black alert combined graphic, but I have not gone there yet myself. And yeah, if you refresh, it can also help to eliminate any of the increased lag between me and you that often happens when I have some ISP delays. But I do the best I can. It is not a problem with my equipment. It is not a problem in my building, according to the ISP. It is not a problem in my subdivision, according to the ISP. It is essentially congestion on their lines, but it is somewhere beyond my subdivision and they have never corrected it. So I do the best I can with that. Oh, thank you, Elixir. Eventually, we will be able to afford to live somewhere else, but at present, these are the least expensive apartments in the area. And when we looked at others, when it was time to renew our lease here, it was, oh, that's a significant jump from what we're paying for this place. So we're still here. Because housing prices have gone through the roof and took the roof with them. So the houses are worth less insofar as they provide less. You get less for your money because the prices took the roofs away. Anyway, I'm babbling now. Go as far as possible on your skiff. See, I could do this on my carpet, but I'm trying to follow the directions. The directions that I was provided as to how to find the Shadow Lord's fortress of Stonegate. Stonegate. Sail first thy ship unto southernmost part of Lost Hope Bay. Travel so far as thy skiff will take thee. Climb thy way through the mountains. I'm in the wrong... I am slightly east of where I should be. You are indeed correct. There is another spit of land that contains the town of Minok that I needed to sail around. Thank you, Mike, for alerting me to that. Well, you get more ship music. Oh. I thought I had pushed the button. Thank you, Shadows of Life. I thought I had brought it down. I have too many windows, and I can't always see the ones that would show me what my stream looks like. So, the alerting me to it is very much appreciated. Alright, this is Lost Hope Bay. And the directions were... Sail first thy ship unto southernmost part of Lost Hope Bay. Southernmost appears to be over here. Travel so far as thy skiff will take thee. Alright. Climb thy way through the mountains. I'm guessing we're heading for that white square outlined with black. Which means I need to move one to the right to start the mountain climbing experience. And there goes my stream. I love bouncy kilobits per second. I don't really love bouncy kilobits per second. I want it to just like throw up a thing like really big on the screen for me and just be like, your throughput has gone into the red. I want like a big red square to appear in the middle of screen so that I know to pause. But yeah, it buffered for a minute. It didn't drop much, but it did drop. And there's a little indicator. It's just small and in the corner. And I want it to, like... I wish that it would be much more aggressive in informing me when things happen. Alright. Saving the game. Gonna board my magic carpet because there was mention of hidden pitfalls in this keep. Alright, here we are at Stonegate. What do I know about Stonegate? I don't know anything about Stonegate. I don't know how to get through Stonegate. Thou shalt find the Black Keep Stonegate guarded by Balinor, foulest of demons. Let me check and see if... Nope, I have nothing on the conversations with people. Okay. Ooh. Maybe the clue book has something. I should check the clue book that came with the game. After you get the thing, you could try one of the pitfalls. It's fun. Okay, after I get it and then save. Final Trial, Underworld, Hithloth, those are the dungeons. Serpent's Hold, Empath Abbey, Lyceum, Stonegate. This stronghold of unutterable evil casts its shadow upon the mountains of the Eastern Serpent's Spine, and is approachable only by crossing the trackless mountains south of Lost Hope Bay. It is the temporal abode of the Shadow Lords. 'Tis rumored that the scepter of Lord British rests in Stonegate, and that one who seeks to steal it from its thieves must be willing to die for their treasure. For such is the lot of all who have tried. Answer well the Guardian's riddle, if thou wilst, but watch thy step afterwards, lest ye fall so far that none may reach thee. So apparently I'm going to be faced with a riddle. I don't recall having been warned about it, but we will give our best shot. I will save again, yes. Thank you for the save reminders. Okay. Fingers crossed. I'm probably, like, worried overmuch. I probably don't need to worry quite as much as I am. Hi there, demon. You see a leather-winged abomination. Foul mortal, thou hast disturbed my peaceful rest. Just because, for consistency's sake, my spreadsheet of everyone I've spoken to. Stonegate. This is a leather-winged abomination. Do you think he'll be mad if I ask him his name? I think we already know his name. What was his name? Balinor. Your friend and you played with use of the book. You didn't realize it was actually the hint book. When you got your own copy, you were disappointed it wasn't included. Oh! I'm fairly certain that as a kid, I had the hint book. I know my older brother played the game and I played the game, but I'm fairly certain that my dad bought the game for himself and that at some point in the acquisition of it, he got the hint book. But honestly, I don't really remember. But on GOG, they give you it. They give you the hint book, but they did not provide a book that was actually necessary. GOG did not have Lord British's journey log that tells you how to navigate the underworld to find the amulet. And they did not provide that. No, not the Book of Lore, the scroll. GOG, that was not included in the files. I had to go out to the internet and find a copy after chat told me that I needed it. Because I didn't honestly remember that it existed and did not know that it was a thing that I should have at my disposal. Such are the perils of playing old games. Great inclusion. Yeah, you can actually go to the places in the story. And without getting the game in the box as it came with the the map that I have here, this is a scan of a cloth map that came with the game. It also came with a rolled scroll that gives you the log of Lord British's travels. And then it came with the Book of Lore. And the reference card. As well as the 5 1/4 floppies. And that was what was in the box. And so they provided, GOG gave the map, the clue book that did not come with the box, the Book of Lore, a PDF of just the spells that has been created at some time since, the reference card, a clean text version of the manual, which there may have been a manual, but I don't know. It's not a scan. It's a typed document here. But they left out the scroll, the journey log, that you actually need in order to play the game. Oh dear. I missed part of what he said. Something about, I'm here to stop you from passing, and so I shall. I got distracted. It was, I don't think they were double-sided floppies. I don't remember, though. It might have been double-sided floppies. But first, thou dost seem an educated person, and so I offer thee an educated solution to the problem at hand. I suggest a battle of wits for thy passage. If I win, I shall slay thee. If thou dost win, I shall let thee pass to face the perils within. It may have been double-sided for the Windows version as well. I don't know. Or the DOS version. It was not a Windows game. It was definitely a DOS game. Dost thou accept? I will say yes. Ah, good. I've not tested my wit for some time. What is as tall as a house, round as a cup, and all the king's horses can't draw it up? As tall as a house, round as a cup, and all the king's horses can't draw it up. Tall as a house, round as a cup. I'm usually fairly good at riddles, and the fantasy structure that riddles must rhyme. I am drawing a complete blank on this riddle, and I don't know why. Tall as a house, round as a cup. All the king's horses can't draw it up. It just says answer well. Oh my god. I don't know how, but the clue book needs to have some points for its pun. Like, it literally says answer well. And it's capitalized. Not answer the riddle well. Which, it's a double meaning. Because answer the riddle well, but also answer well. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, answer well, the demon's riddle. Thou hast guessed well, foolish one, but thou hast committed a fatal blunder. Oh dear. Never trust a demon's word. What? I will attempt. Thank you for the 10 bits, Galara. These are not going to... Oh, it grazed the demon. Barely wounded. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Thank you again for 10 more bits. All right. I think. Oh, thank you for that reminder, Mike. I shall do that in just a moment. Unequip the magic axe and do equip a glass sword, please. I'm gonna put the... Alright, use crown. Also, it's very distracting watching my bitrate flip to red and orange while I'm in this battle. Hopefully the stream stays online. I killed it without using the glass sword. Honestly, that fight was fairly easy. It probably would have been a lot harder had I not put the crown on. Alright, let us... Was it Katrina that I switched to the thing? Yeah. Okay. Save! Use skeleton key, or skull key. Open door. Alright, we're in Stonegate. Demons aren't a lot of trouble when they can't summon more demons, or possess your party, or throw fire at you. Indeed, that was significantly easier than expected. Get the Scepter of Lord British. That is the fourth of the 4 items These games are always somewhat anticlimactic. You work really hard to get something, and it's literally just, yep, you got it. Which I love that it is so anticlimactic. Okay, I'm going to save. I'm going to exit the carpet. I'm going to get the carpet. I'm going to fall down in the hole. That's a long fall. Into lava. An unending darkness engulfs thee. Thou hast found refuge. No evil lives here. I can't keep up with what they were saying, but this is the resurrection scene that happens when you die. If you get there without killing the Shadow Lords, you get an heir of whichever ones are still alive when you come in, and they start in the rooms just off the wings. Oh my gosh, that is very terrifying. And now we're gonna load because we lose a bit by dying, and I don't want to lose what I lose by dying. Wow. I don't know if it's coming, like, you all are probably not seeing it. I'm not seeing that it's causing any issues. You lava that for us? Oh, Steven, points. I'm sitting here watching as my bitrate is just fluctuating strongly. Strong fluctuations, strong disturbance in the internet force. But it doesn't seem to be having an effect on what you're seeing, so I'm gonna go with it. You can get the scepter without killing them, but it's risky. Also, if you get in a fight with a Shadow Lord after claiming the scepter, they steal it back. Yeah, so they're dead, and so I don't have that chance of them stealing the scepter from me. So they would be hiding in these little rooms off to the sides. I understand. Well, was the answer. Use another skull key. Open the door. We have recovered all 4 of the items. So I believe beyond Shame's egress in the center of the underworld, there is a place of darkness. Beyond this darkness lies the gate to the core of the world. When thou art ready, thou must call forth Veramocor, I don't know. Veramocor to unlock the gate and venture past ethereal wards and stealers of souls. That which the world hath lost awaits thy coming. I think we head to the Dungeon of Shame. Shame. Dungeon maps. Shame. Infama. What you're seeing. You're seeing the maps there. Mix up some spells. I want heals at least. Dungeon Doom is not a fun time. Okay. I will do some prep before we go. Some say the mine known as Shame was closed because of the Lost River's frequent flooding of its upper levels. But others spin fanciful stories about strange, tiny, elf-like beings in green suits who would scurry up from its depths and pilfer the miners' supplies, leaving them to starve to death. Whatever their reasons, Britannian miners long ago abandoned Shame to the creatures of the night. Are the gremlins gonna steal my food? We got So annoyed with the gremlins stealing food in Ultima 4. Invaspor Yelm? Lem. I don't know how to say that. Alright, Spellbook. Lem. Invaspor Lem. Create a great movement of matter. Is a terrifying spell that can generate a massive earthquake while it reaches every enemy in combat, even if lurking in distant corners or behind mountains. The magical earthquake leaves allies unshaken and unharmed. That's a good spell. Needs mandrake root that has grown unobstructed. Does that mean I can't just buy the mandrake root? I have to harvest it? Sulphurous ash and blood moss. Ooh, Ultima as D&D would be very interesting. Let's see. Do I have to get the mandrake root or can I just buy the mandrake root? This is the thing that I'm now concerned with. Because mandrake root is expensive, but also hard to harvest yourself. I think I have information on where to harvest it. There's one based on Ultima 1. I can just buy it, so that was more flavor. If I go to Moonglow, Mandrake Root is 13 in the shop there. And honestly, the herbalist doesn't have bad prices on other things too. Although I should not buy my sulphurous ash, ginseng, or garlic in Moonglow because they are much cheaper in U. Ginseng and garlic, at least. 2, 3 versus 1 or 2. Yeah. Or 2 and 2. So garlic is cheaper in U. Sulphurous ash. The alchemist in Scarabrai has what looks like the best price on sulphurous ash. Oh, Healer's Herbs in U also has that price. So yeah, I think I need to go to Moonglow. Ultima 3 board game. Ooh, I don't know that I ever heard that, but that would be cool. It was an Ultima 1 board game. I like the idea of garlic in me too. Or in me also. I do enjoy some garlic. Let me exit my carpet and get my carpet because now we're climbing mountains again and I don't want to leave the carpet behind. Carpet was helpful. Board. Okay, where the heck is Moonglow? Moonglow, Southern Forest Severity Isle. Oh. Okay, I remember where Moonglow is. Hello, boat. I've boarded the boat. We are repairing the boat. Because I forgot to do that after you told me boat is really damaged. Wow, boat was very damaged. Boat had 12 hit points out of 99. Yeah, I basically just came from Moonglow. Is there an inn in Moonglow? There's not, but they do sell rations. Although I still have 865 food. I'm hoping 865 food will be enough for this trip. Use skull... No, not skull key. Did I just waste a skull key? I did. It still used the skull key. They're not hard to get. In fact, I can grab some while we're here. It just, like, wow, harsh. Hi, Triamas. How are you today? Good to see you. Welcome in. No, guard, go away. Don't steal my monies. I could light a torch. I don't need to. 5 more skull keys. Here in Minok, there are skull keys that are hidden in a tree and regularly replenished. So, whenever you're getting low on skull keys, you just go back to Minok and get them from the tree. Oh, crikey. But now I've poisoned myself. Cast on Nox. This is what magic carpets are for. You remember that tree? Yeah, I did not remember the tree, but I do now. Turn the sound off a bit so you can listen. Ooh! Enjoy the piano playing, Galara. Alright, let's use the HMS Cape plans again so that we can travel faster on the sea. Oh, hello, sharks! That will delay our travels on the sea, because sharks slow down travel on the sea when they attack the boat. We are now essentially in the end game. Our travels right now are to go and buy spell components to stock up on some spells before we go into the underworld to rescue Lord British, because we have all 4 of the items that we need to take that trek. Sharks are useless because they don't give me any money to buy spell components with. I have everything I need to get to and through Dungeon Doom, in theory, indeed. Alright. Shark is gone. I suppose I will light a torch. Should probably stock up on torches, as I am low on my torch stock. I want to make sure that my torch songs are fully stocked before I go. Need to have at least a trilogy of them. Oh, I don't even need to go up there. All right. How is it I always end up sailing the seas in this game at night? When it's hard to know where I am and exactly where I need to go. Thankfully, the sun just came up. Of course, right after I lit a torch. Alright, and down we go. That's Dagger Isle. Further south. Verity Isle is the one south of us. We were just at the southern tip of Dagger Isle. Moonglow should be over here. Moonglow! Hello, little kid. You're going to interrupt me and tell me something if I let you, aren't you? Oh, that's rations. I don't want rations right now. I'm trying to remember where the spell shop is. I could look at the map. I think it's through a secret door. Yeah, it's through a secret door. I just have to remember where the secret door is. Herbalist. Southwest of the town. Or maybe, I don't know. This is where the herbalist shop is supposed to be. Did I just come at a bad time? We shall pass the time and find out. I'm just gonna stand here. There's no inn in town for me to go and sleep, so I'm just gonna stand in the shop until the morning comes. If somebody did this in real life, like, the police would be there so fast. Because loitering, you know, existing in space without spending money, not a thing that our societies generally approve of. I greet thee, noble mage. My name is Nilrim, of the Herbalist. May I show you our mystical reagents? Indeed, indeed, I am here to obtain some mandrake from you, sir. I have 1,195 gold, and I need multiple ingredients, but what I need here is the mandrake. Woe be unto the headstrong novitiate who attempts to use mandrake root. Its rarity and power are unqualled. Wow. Unequaled is the word that is present there on the screen, and my brain just completely ignored the E. We are forced to ask 15 gold per root. Did my karma not meet your level of need in order to give me the best price? Yes, this is what I need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25? I bought 25 mandrake. I'm hoping that's enough. Reagents. I have 96 sulfur ash, I have 68 ginseng, I have 43 garlic, I have 14 blood moss and 25 mandrake. Actual prepared spells I have. In lore, which does something. Okay, in lore, works like a torch, but is brighter than torches. Cannot be used in the place of real flame to enhance the mixing of reagents for spells. So if you needed... Okay. I have Grav Pour. A novice magic user had best count on a good solid weapon in battle. A good spell for novices to practice, not rely on battle, is Grav Pour, which casts... Okay, so that's Magic Missile. On Zoo, which I always think is the anti-poison one and is not. Ah, if somebody has been put to sleep, that will reverse it. On Nox is negate poison. I should probably make a few more of those, and maybe I should make notes as to which spells and which ingredients I am needing at this moment in time. Alright. On Nox, always useful. I have 6. Let's say I want 20, so 14 more. And on Nox takes... I think it's just garlic and ginseng. Few deadly problems are as easy to arrest as poison. So common is the use of poison that alchemists have been able to devise a formula using the relatively common plants garlic and ginseng. Yeah. Gin. Thank you, Portico. I will indeed stretch and hydrate and try not to lean forward quite so much. Thank you for taking care of me. I currently have 25 Mani potions, which is the heal spell. Is there a greater heal spell? I wonder. Great Life, Vas Mani. Whole health restored, full vitality given, such is the nature of Vas Mani, a miraculous spell requiring concentration and vast knowledge of anatomy. Vas Mani is reserved for experienced mages. Vas Mani fully restores patients from combat wounds. While it provides neither antidote to poison nor cure for disease, Vas Mani does heal all damage wrought by these ravagers, ensuring survival until a cure can be found. The difficulty in preparing Vas Mani is in locating the mandrake root. Otherwise, the preparation is straightforward. Mix the mandrake with ginseng and spider silk. Vas Mani. I currently have 25 mandrake root that we just bought. If I pulled 10 Vas Mani, that would be 10 mandrake that I need for that. Plus, I would need ginseng. It doesn't say multiples, so I'm assuming individual, like 1-to-1 ratios. Spider. Silk. Cannot be used during combat. So yes, indeed, I definitely don't need as many of those as just Mani. Because Mani I can use in combat. What are my notes on spells? Explode, food. Relzen Bet. I have 2 spells here that I just have the spell words written down, and I don't have written down. I have the words and the recipes, but I didn't write down what they do. Relzen Bet and An Lem. I didn't write down what they do. A many money. Right, okay. So the other ones that I already have made. So Mani, 25 Mani, and I don't know if I need more, but let's say I double that to 50. That would be 25 more garlic and 25 more ginseng. Anzen core. Negate creature of death. Powers of evil revel in their ability to command the uneasy dead, rotted corpses, and corrupted spirits, giving motion and a semblance of life. Anzen core causes most risen dead to flee in lurching terror. Relzenbet changes a target into a rat, and on Lem vanishes an item from the map. Interesting. Anzen core is a tier 6 spell that takes Spider Silk, Sulphurous Ash, Mandrake, and Nightshade. Or, sorry, Anzen core is not. Relzenbet is the one that changes people into a bat. So Anzen core is useful for dealing with demons in addition to undead. Okay, so might be good to have. Not a difficult spell, nor is its mixture difficult. Ordinary amounts of common garlic and sulphurous ash. Garlic and ash, that's not bad. Turn undead. Essentially, yes, it's turn undead, to be honest. The question is, when I actually get into battle, will I remember what these spells do? The answer is probably not. But we're still gonna do the prep. So I've got 3. Let's say I want 15. So 12 more. And that is garlic and ash. Vas lore. Great light. Light is equivalent to in-lores in quality and range, but Vas lore lasts longer. Because it has Mandrake Root. We will not be mixing up more of those. I'm just gonna buy torches instead. Vas Flam. I appreciate like the in-world, like the immersion that having you actually need to use the spell names and stuff like that gives you. I appreciate that as an aspect of the way this game is structured, and I think it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's the same as like the runic alphabet, where you get a level of immersion by having those elements. What I wish is that I could go through this list of spells and by highlighting them, have them tell me what they do. Because in the middle of battle, if I want to cast a spell, I would like to be able to go down the list and decide which one I want to cast. And the names don't tell me what they do. But that's a quality of life thing that shows up in later games that built upon what this was. And, you know, we've seen significant improvements in user interface and quality of life from Ultima 1 through now. Let's see. Vas Flame, Great Flame, effectively gathers a ball of flame. So it's Fireball. Vas Flam is Fireball. Inpour. Create movement. Teleports an entire party a fair distance in any... Oh, yes. We still have 6 of those? Are these going to be necessary in the Dungeon of Doom, I wonder? We used those last week to navigate the underworld. And, you know, while I'm doing this, I could, so you can see the book that I'm referencing. Just looking, I think there's not. Oh, the final trial. Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't have a map, even in the clue book, for what is located at number 3. The information I seek is on the reference card. For the spells? It is! Oh my gosh! This is so much faster! Move to writing and editing your story. Congrats on moving on in the process, Shadows of Life. You always try to remember them as concepts. Vas meaning something like big, Vas Mani, big heel, Vas Flam. Yeah. Oh, and it's definitely a language insofar as like within the world. It definitely has that, and they are the different syllables combine to create that sort of structural information. And so, yeah, you definitely can do that. My problem is I will figure it out and I will forget by the time I need to remember it. Like, I will figure out what it does and the syntactical structure of the magic phrases. But when it comes time to actually use them in battle, I will have completely forgotten what I figured out about that syntactical structure. On Grav. Dispel field. I don't think I need that anymore because we have the scepter. So I don't think I need on Grav. In Expor. Magic unlock. So the skull keys that I've been using function the same as in Expor. I hope there's not a great need for those in the Dungeon of Doom. So, what I think I need at the moment is 25, 14 is 39, plus 12 is 51, garlic. 14 ginseng, 24 ginseng, plus 25 ginseng would be 49 ginseng. When you're playing on C64 and loading the next dungeon takes 15 minutes, you have plenty of time to study and remember things. Oh, yes. That would indeed be the case. 10 plus 25, so 35 mandrake total. 10 silk. And 12 ash. Shoot, what was the spell we were buying? Oh, Tremor. Earthquake. I forgot why we came here. What was that spell? Great heal, charm, tremor. In Vaspor Lem. Moss, ash, and mandrake. And I've got 25 mandrake for the purpose of in Vaspor Lem. In Vaspor Lem. 25. All right. It is mandrake, moss, and ash. So ash, I need total of 37 ash. and moss. I just need the 25 moss. Okay. How much reagents do I have? I have enough sulfurous ash. I do not need to buy more sulfurous ash. I have sufficient ginseng to craft what I have planned to prepare in advance. You can always use more ginseng, though. I do not have quite enough garlic, but I'm not far off. So I do need to buy some more garlic. I mean, can you ever have enough garlic? I do need more moss. I have 14. I need, like, 11 more. And I need 10 more mandrake for what I have decided to prepare in advance. Thank you for bearing with me while I figured out what my shopping needs are. We'll buy more mandrake. More mandrake. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's all I'm buying from you because I need to go to you. That's all I'm buying from this merchant because I need to go to the town that is called you. Because they have cheaper prices on everything else. Okay. Let us use our magic carpet. And I will switch back. Save. Leave the town. Onto the boat. Oh, it won't let me board the boat while I'm on my carpet. All right. Whew. So much going on. I basically don't use potions in this game. Unless it's like an emergency, I forget that I have them. See, I was just at Moonglow. So I am at Scarbrai. And I need to go north to get to you. There's a lot to pay attention to in this game. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just that I'm a very intuitive person, and this is a very methodical game. I still enjoy it. I'm not far enough north. Up the down escalator. Yeah, I can leave the boat here. Hello, magic carpet. Oh, that was further south than I thought, but it's fine. It's a great big puzzle, yeah. And I do enjoy a good puzzle. It's just, there's so much. So much. No, Shadow Lords! It's so nice to never have to deal with a Shadow Lord when visiting town. There's not an inn here. I can't just rest and make... Madam Pendra, welcome those of wizardly power to Healer's Herbs this evening. Seek ye the purest of spell components? Yes, please. Let's see. I need more garlic, please. They will sell me 18 gold for 8. And I need... I think 8 would satisfy, but I can always buy more. I'll buy 16, just for now. I may just fill up on garlic. Like, yeah. And I think I only need blood moths from you. 4 for 23. 4, 8, 12. I believe I should have enough to mix up everything that I need. Let me just check my reagent supply. I have 96 sulfurous ash. I need a total of 57 to make what I had planned to make. I have 68 ginseng and I need 49. I have 59 garlic and I need 51. I have 26 blood moss and I need 25. I have 35 mandrake and I need 35 mandrake. I need spider silk. No! Shop closed. Hi, Puddle Glam. How are you today? It is good to see you. Hopefully you are having a good weekend. I am now standing in this shop I just bought from the shopkeeper. She closed the shop while I was still in the shop and went to bed. And so I'm waiting for morning for the shopkeeper to come back. I'm standing right where I was the whole night so that I can buy more magical reagents to create more prepared spells. All right, let us talk once more. Give me that spider silk. 2 for 9 gold each. And I need 10. Yes. 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, let me mix my reagents. In vas por lem, which takes in vas por lem, moss, ash, and mandrake. Blood moss, sulfur ash, and mandrake. How many? I was making 25 of those. Done! I have 25 tremor spells prepared. Mix. For what spell? On Nox. Which should just be garlic and ginseng. And I was making 14 more of those. Done. Mix. Vas Mani. Vasmani is just gonna double check that I got everything correct. Ginseng, silk, and mandrake. Ginseng, silk, mandrake. 10. Mix. Mani. Which is ginseng and silk. I didn't buy silk for the... Oh, I wrote it down wrong. That's why. Never mind. I will buy more spider silk. On Zen Core. And on Zen Core is garlic and ash. And I wanted 12 of those. Okay. Let's see what we have now. I've spent lots of my reagents, but I now have 20 on Nox, which is the cure poison, 25 of the Mani spells. I was gonna make 25 more of those, but I need to buy ingredient. 15 Onzen Core. 10 Vas Mani, and 25 in Vas Por Yelm. In Vas Por Lem. Great. I need more spider silk. Because I forgot I needed more. 2 strands each. I wish I could just say how many I want. Alright, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Mix for Mani. It is ginseng and spider silk. Mix. Total of 25, please. Alright, I should stock up on garlic, ginseng, and spider silk before we go. Just in case I want more. $18 for 8 roots. Yes. 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 Well, that's all our money. For now. I've got 59 sulfur ash, 59 ginseng, and 81 garlic. So I have some reagents I could use to mix more of the healing spells if I need to. And more of the anti-poison spells if I need to. But otherwise, I think we're good on that. We have 825 food, so I think we're good there. I honestly have no idea. Yes, leave. Let us head, and I honestly don't know if we need our boat. Where are we going? The dungeon's shame, right? Shame. The Lost River's frequent flooding. So, Lost River is on the map. I just have to find where. All right. Lost River is quite near where we are. And I don't think that I need my boat. I think I just head over to Empath Abbey and then south, and that we can do it without the boat. Going to save. I'm going to exit my carpet. I'm going to get my carpet. I am going to camp. For 9 hours, I will set a watch and hope that we heal while we sleep. Shame is almost due west of Britain, if that helps. Yep, that is sort of where I had figured it to be on the map based on its mention of the Lost River. So that makes sense to me. We were attacked while sleeping by Headless, which honestly were terrifying enemies earlier in the game. Now, they seem like a good source of replenishing our funds. Possibly. I should probably also check on my stock of arrows and quarrels before we go into a dungeon. I should maybe pay attention and make sure John doesn't die, because that would financially set us back a little bit. It would also just kind of suck, because we would have to, like, resurrect. Or reload. And I don't want to do either of those right now. No. No, don't attack. I need you to move so that you'll be in position to attack. Alright, and... oh, dang it. This battle is nearly done. It's amazing how, no trap. How easily the headless are able to function without heads. Ooh, gold. Search the bodies. Also, I just realized I didn't sell anything, so we may actually have more funds available than I was thinking we did. Right. Let's go use that magic carpet again. No, I was sleeping. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna go to Britain because I'm gonna get more bow and arrow stuff. Right? Also, ooh, I should buy gems. Gems and torches. I forgot about gems and torches. $72 arrows, 85 quarrels. Alright. South to Britain we go. If I don't get lost on the way. Aha! I have arrived at my destination. I love the flying carpet. The flying carpet is super useful. Oh, is the innkeep not going to be here to rent me a room? Also, why did I just use a torch instead of stealing one off the wall? I was going to rent a room from you, but you are not here. I arrived too late to get a room at the inn. Sadness. Melancholy. Run from the guards. Let's take care of our weapon procurement first. And our sales. Good morning and welcome to Iolo's Bows. Gwyneth. Whatever. Greetings, traveler. Wish ye to buy, or hast thou wares to sell? First, let's sell. I don't need this leather helmet. Yes. I don't need the chain coifs. Don't need the iron helm. I don't need... honestly, I don't need any of this stuff. Everybody's got Mystic Armor. I never use the flame oil, so it's just money in my pouch. Look at that, 44,000 gold. Spears, throwing axe, short swords. Wow, I've been carrying a lot of gold around with me, apparently. 2 maces, a morning star. need this bow. I don't need this crossbow. Plate mail, yeah. Sells well. Don't need the two-handed hammer. Don't need 3 two-handed axes. Two silver swords. Halberd. I'll keep a halberd, 6 glass swords, 6 mystical swords, and we'll hang on to the rings and amulet. Right. And let us buy arrows. You're overcharging me, but I will get them. Because you are the only place that sells them, and you sell me a full inventory's worth every time, regardless of how many I currently have. Well, we can definitely afford to buy some food. Guard, I don't like where you are. Hello, proprietor. Provide me with some comestibles for my journey. Rations. Food costs 17 gold for each package of 25 servings. How many do I want? 25, 50, 75, 100. So for every 4 is 100. 8 for 200. 12 for 300. No. 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 would be 400. 16? We have 1,224 food now. While you're emptying your pockets of loot, take a look at the clock. It's nearly time for end of stream. Save alert. Thank you, Elixir. Going to visit the inn. I have saved. Thank you, Shadows of Life. I would like to sleep. I cannot! I've left too many people at the inn. I have too many companions permanently staying at that inn. I can't rent a room. Right. Where can I buy gems? Which towns have the gems? Is it just like Scarabrai, or is there anywhere nearby? Gems and torches. Jalome. Nope. It isn't even Scarbrai. New Magencia has them. Just fly into the inn on your yeah, just go everywhere on it. Alright, so New Magencia. Keys, gems, and torches in pause. Awesome. Pause is not very far. It's just down the coast here a ways. Where is the guild shop in Pause in Ultima 5? Is it this? It is. I just remember in Ultima 4, like, it was hidden. Hello there. You see, a wizened adventurer. I thought you were the shopkeep and you were going to sell me things. Goodbye. Until we meet again. Where is the... What have I done wrong? You're not the shopkeep. Where's the shopkeep? It's noon. He's at lunch. Ah! Go to your position. This game is so particular. I appreciate people having boundaries between work and life. Good afternoon, matey, and welcome to the guild. I am Danfit. Can I show you our fine wares? Yes, indeed. I need... Shoot, I don't know how many I need. Right. I have 99 keys. I do not need keys. I have 4 gems. I need lots of gems. And I could use about 74 torches. So I need 95 gems and 74 torches. Four for 200. Ew, we're not getting that. We're not getting as many as we could use. Buy torches for the moment. 12 for 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. And we'll spend the rest on gems. Because the viewing gems are useful. Incredibly useful. Alright. He got mad because I tried to keep buying things when I was basically out of money. There's not an inn in Pause, is there? The Smuggler's Inn. Let's rent a room. Rest. We have a small but comfortable room available for 11 gold pieces. I will take it. And everyone is healed. Hooray! Save game. Let us head towards where we need to be for what will likely be our final Ultima 5 stream next week. Right, if I just head west and go south of the mountains and then up north after I've passed to the west of the mountain range. Oh, I'm further south. I'm definitely further south than my brain was putting me, but it's fine. Those are the mountains. See you later. Jeez. I didn't see that there was deep water there. I think it was intended that I not see that there was deep water there. Also, it's not possible. It's fine. They've designed it so that you cannot enter this dungeon without hurting yourself, it appears. Infama is the word. Yell. No effect. Is this not shame? Ah! Cast on Nox. Get my carpet. Save the game. We are at the entrance to the dungeon Shame. And I think that is where we will pick up next week. We will enter the dungeon Shame, head down into the underworld, and enter the dungeon Doom, and hopefully fight our way to Lord British and free him from the underworld, bring him back to the overworld to save Britannia. Yeah, I think next week we might finish Ultima 5. And then, of course, depending on when we finish, if it's midstream, I will be prepared to start Ultima 6. We'll see. I may also just, do some filler, because I kind of like starting the games at the beginning of streams so that I've got nice good breaks in the VODs. So we may just, if I finish early, we may just switch to a different game instead. And maybe play some Star Trek Online or something. But let me go ahead and see what we're gonna do. Let me pop the credit screen up. And y'all, things have just, the Ultima games, you hit a point. Like, they're struggle. They're just pure struggle at the beginning. And then you hit a point where everything starts to flow. And from that point to the end of the game is really fast. It becomes very, very fast. So let me thank Adventures of Tony and Be Right UK for your resubscriptions today. It was great to have you come back, both for 17 months each. BZ Monsoon, thank you for the follow. Galara, thank you so much for the bits. And of course, everybody, thank you for being here. And Librarian Liz, thank you so much for the raid earlier in the stream. My next stream is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live continuing my playthrough of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where we are currently in Mass Effect 2. Monday night at 7 p.m. I will be live with more of Wildermyth. We've done 2 weeks, I think, of Wildermyth so far, and having a blast with it. It's a lot of fun so far. And then, of course, the archive stream on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. This week, I have a collection that has over 5,000 wine labels in it, and we're going to look at it because it sounds amazingly interesting. So I hope that I see you at another one of my streams in the future. Let me see who is live, and we're gonna pop in on somebody and continue the raid train. If my computer will show me anything. Oh wow. Well, nobody I follow is live, but somebody who I probably should be following is live. I think we're gonna pop in on Sir Caitlin. Currently doing just chatting. Yeah. I think Sir Caitlin is a good place to go. So again, thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope I see you again soon. Until then, get out there and do some shenanigans.